And never, ever, for any reason, no matter what, for any reason whatsoever, believe that all the consumers will use your product as you intended to. Drunk Elephant Protini Polypeptide Cream has gained cult status as a mid to premium moisturizer packed with peptides and plant-based actives. It claims to build and restore the skin strength and resilience. But what is really inside this cream? And does it live up to the hype? Today, we are breaking down the ingredients, the truth behind the marketing, and the lessons that indie brands like maybe yours can learn from a premium formulation and clever packaging. Let's dive in. But before we jump in, if you have watched my previous video regarding deciphering common cosmetic products, you know the drill. But if you are new here, welcome. And here is a quick reminder of the basic rules to read list of ingredients. ISAI stands for International Nomenclature for Cosmetic Ingredients. It's a universal language, so whether you buy your product in Paris, Tokyo, or Milano, the ingredients are listed the same way. And rule number 1, ingredients are listed in the descending order of concentration until you reach 1%. The first ingredient is usually 60 to 80% of your formula, and the 5 first ingredients usually make up for 80 to 90% of the product. But here is the twist. Below 1%, the brands can list the ingredients in whatever order they want. This is where marketing and color ingredients usually appear. Okay, so now that everyone is up to speed, let's dive in the ingredients. The first 5 ingredients are water, aqua, decaprylyl carbonate, glycerin, stearyl alcohol, and cetyaryl olivate. If you are not a chemist, I'm not a chemist, you have probably read these ingredients on a list, but you may not know their role in a formula. I got you. So first, water, aqua. Well, it's a base solvent that is really common in moisturizing formulation. Then the decaprylyl carbonate. It's a lightweight emollient that provides a silky but non-greasy feel and actually helps the creams to be absorbed by the skin without leaving some kind of residue. Next, the glycerin. Yes, that's a common one in this mini-series of deciphering ingredients in common cosmetics. So yes, glycerin, it's a powerful humectant. That means that it can attract the moisture and keep it in the skin to have this hydrated look and feel and a plump skin throughout the day. We like glycerin. Next, cetyaryl alcohol. Yes, you are right if you are a little bit skeptical if you read alcohol on the list of ingredients. But here it's not alcohol alone. Cetyaryl alcohol is actually a fatty alcohol, which is an emulsifier and a thickener, giving to the cream a stable and luxurious texture, while also providing emollient, softening properties. So we like this type of alcohol. And the fifth one, the cetyaryl olivate this time, is also an emulsifier, but this one is derived from olive oil, and actually it helps to blend the water with the oily ingredients, ensuring a stable and uniform texture. Yeah, you don't want to have a cream that's separate in a bottle. So if we look at these 5 base ingredients, we can see that we have whipped up a fast absorbing cream with no silicones or mineral oils inside. This formula prioritizes the light, pleasant feel and stability over complexity. Now that we have talked about the 5 first ingredients that are usually 50 to 60% of the formula, let's talk about the real actives, the heroes of this formulation. So based on the name of the product, we should find polypeptides in this formula. And there are a bunch. You will find multiple polypeptide complex to boost the production of collagen and elastin, promoting firmness, elasticity, and reducing the appearance of fine lines. We can also find the promised plant-based ingredients, including Bacillus folic acid ferment extract, among others. They are all marketed as superfood, as they can support the skin health through their antioxidative and skin conditioning properties. After this ingredient, we can also find a lot of amino acids. That's really, really good. So we can find, for example, the alanine, the arginine, the glycine, the histidine, the isoleucine, and much more amino acids. That's good to have because they support the skin barrier function and provide some more skin conditioning effects. After all that, we have some more interesting functional ingredients, which include sodium hyaluronate. I mean, who claims to have a moisturizing cream these days without having sodium hyaluronate, which is a derivative of hyaluronic acid? So that's good because it allows a deep hydration. We have also linoleic acid and linolenic acid, which are good for barrier repair and nourishment. And finally, tocopherol, vitamin C, which is a powerful antioxidant. So definitely they are not lying when they said that this formulation is packed with really interesting and powerful ingredients. I'm impressed. Now, let's talk about the marketing versus the formulation. Drunk Elephant emphasizes on the clean clinical skincare. What does it mean? And uses words like superfood for some of their ingredients, with an active blend of Protini Polypeptide complex. All those ingredients that on the paper are really good. How effective are they at the level that they are included? Because remember, they are not part of the 5 first ingredient of the formula. Well, actually, the plant extract add antioxidant and soothing properties to the formulation, but they are really effective usually when they are at high doses. Peptides and amino acids are really powerful at low concentration. That's a fact. At low dose, they are effective, and combined with other ingredients that have the same benefits, the same properties, they are probably a cumulative effect to deliver a real benefits. So if this formulation works its magic, I mean, I guess we can find a lot of reviews that are hyping this product. That means that Drunk Elephant has found a proper balance between the 5 first ingredients that do the heavy lifting of this formulation and the active ingredients that are perhaps at under 1%, but that can deliver the benefits the product claims. So it may be not a miracle cream, but definitely a well-crafted premium moisturizer. Now a few words regarding the packaging strategy, because you must know by now that in this world, packaging sometimes does a lot and sometimes even more than the effect of the product itself. And I'm not just talking about cosmetics. And actually, Drunk Elephant provides some indication to how to use their product, but they also leave nothing to chance by prioritizing a robust preservative system, including phenoxyethanol and sodium benzoate. And let's not forget the tocopherol vitamin E that has antioxidative properties. Yes, this vibrant, minimalist packaging aligns perfectly with these brands that feel, you know, simple, joyful, but still an effective skincare. So, a few take-home lessons from this Drunk Elephant product. The formulation is all about balance. So even if you have your first 5 ingredients that are not delivering on the claims you have for your product, it's fine if you can balance it with the right ingredients that will deliver on the claims, and maybe you can even combine different ingredients to have a cumulative effect and even more benefits at the end. The key is strategic layering of active ingredients. Then, transparency regarding marketing. If you claim that your product contains superfood ingredients or is packed with a lot of polypeptides that have this and that benefits, fine for putting it on the packaging. However, never fool the end consumers, because your product won't make it past 6 months. Because I think that consumers increasingly value honesty over hype. Finally, regarding the packaging and the guidance, I don't think that it will be a waste of time and money to print a few guidelines on the product. And never, ever, for any reason, no matter what, for any reason whatsoever, believe that all the consumers will use your product as you intended to. So if there is a great risk of contamination because of the type of packaging that you want to use, make sure to use the right preservative system. To know more about the different kind of preservative system there are, you can watch this video.